Welcome to 7 Days to Awaken the Divine Within. I'm Heather Hildebrand. I'm glad to have you join me on this journey. For those of you that don't know me, I am a professional spiritual intuitive and psychic medium. I've been working with thousands of clients across the globe over the last 17 years, and it's my great joy to be of love and service to you here today. I wanted to share a little bit with you about why I decided to start this challenge. Over the last several months, a lot of the clients that are coming to me, scheduling and looking for some insight and some help, they are telling me that they're really having a hard time trying to re-engage with life. Many have had a lot of challenges over the last 2.5 years, as many of us have. And although they feel that life is trying to pick back up and get back to some type of normalcy, they're having a hard time doing that for themselves. Many of them are feeling stuck, lost, disconnected, detached, and really just trying to find their way back to themselves. Anytime we're feeling any of these feelings, we really need to focus on reconnecting to the true divine spark of our spirit and gain a strong foundation to build everything else from. And so I decided to create this challenge so that everyone has an opportunity to have someone hold their hand and walk them through the process of reconnecting to their power and their divinity. So each week you're going to be receiving, actually each day, you're going to be receiving an email from me that includes an affirmation and an exercise. So for 7 days, you'll get an email with an affirmation and an exercise to do that will help you connect back to the truest part of you. Now, in each email, there'll also be a video for me for those of you that are more visual or audio learners. The text will all be written out in the email as well so that you can read along and follow along and go through all of the steps one by one. This first exercise is all about acknowledging the divine within you. So let's start with our affirmation. Today's affirmation is, I acknowledge the divine within myself. I honor all aspects of myself and celebrate the unique divine spark of my own spirit. I want you to ask yourself, do you feel connected to the divine? Do you feel the divine that lives within you? Sometimes we get disconnected from that, but it's important for us to remember that this is our truth. We are loved wholly and completely and have great support from the divine and all of our spiritual helpers. We want to connect to that because that is where our power lies. So with this first exercise, I really encourage you to just give yourself a few moments. Find a quiet place, maybe go into a room in your home, maybe go outside in the beauty of nature. And I'm going to walk you through a prayer / meditation to just help you let go of the things that may be standing in the way of your realization of how divine you are, as well as help you to connect with that feeling. And of course, all of these emails that you're going to be receiving over the week, you can access back at any time and do these exercises over and over again, because I will be providing you with spiritual tools and practices to help you stay connected to the truth of yourself. Okay, so if you're ready, if you've found a quiet little space, I just ask that you focus on your breath really quickly, taking in some deep breaths, breathing in as deeply and as slowly as possible, holding for as long as you feel comfortable, exhaling slowly. Our breath is a very easy yet effective way to connect with the divine, to connect with our highest self, to connect with our truth. So anytime you're in need, you can stop and focus on your breath and get back to a very centered space and place. And I just ask that with every breath that we breathe in, we are being empowered in every way. We are breathing in the love and the light from our Creator, and it is filling our aura. It is moving through our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. And we just ask that millions of angels encircle us and create a sacred, safe, holy space for this divine work to be done. I ask that with every inhale, we are being empowered to release all that no longer serves us. And with every exhale, we let go of fear, stress, worry, strife. We let go of resistance. We let go of suffering. We let go of pain. We let go of grief. We just ask that any heaviness leave our heart, any heaviness leave our mind, and that we no longer need to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. I ask that with every breath that we breathe in, we remember how worthy and deserving we are of all things wonderful. That we remember the truth of who we are. That we feel the freedom of that power. Knowing that our desire and our intention is to always operate from a space of love. We can be powerful and loving and kind. We can be fearless and beautiful and humble. We can stand in this truth unapologetically, claiming our uniqueness, our brilliance, and our divinity. I ask that it is easy for you to connect to the uniqueness of your own spirit, to understand the beauty of your life here in this earth. I ask that it is easy for you to trust yourself and to trust your intuition and to trust that you are loved wholly, that God and the whole universe rallies for you in every single way. I ask that it is easy for you to step forward with confidence and grace and courage, that you are stepping into your knowingness. You are gaining a greater sense of clarity and discernment about what you're here to experience and be and do. That the being is always most important. I ask that it is easy for you to live out your fullest potential and to enjoy experiencing life in the ways that you are meant to express it. And that great peace, prosperity, perfect health, joy, and so much love is what you get to experience. It is your birthright. And although we are here to learn and to grow, and we know sometimes we feel challenged in those moments, more than any challenge we could ever feel, we feel empowered. We trust the process of life. We trust ourselves and our connection with our spiritual team. And when we ask for protection, we know it is there for us. We know that in the moments that have scared us the most, we can look back and see the ways that we've been taken care of, even in our hardest, most tumultuous times. And I ask that as we hold this connection, that you can feel your divinity. You can feel that spark, that great spark of light and life within you. And you honor it, you cherish it, you trust it, you celebrate it. There is no one here on earth like you. I am so grateful you are here. And I am so grateful that I've had the moment to connect with you, even in the smallest way through email. I celebrate you. And I ask that it is easy for you to celebrate yourself and to honor yourself in every single way. I ask that you take this moment to sense any impressions you're feeling, anything you're hearing, seeing, any of that knowingness that comes down into your mind. Give yourself a moment to experience the love that lives within you and the love that connects you to the divine. What does it have to tell you? What does it have to show you? You are a big, bright, beautiful blessing. And each step that you take forward, they will help you take with clarity, confidence, courage, and grace. We ask for all this or something greater, and so it is. Amen. Okay, now you'll also want to just read through the instructions. When you read through the instructions that are in this email, it kind of just gives you a reminder of how to walk yourself through the process of reconnecting. This is just what I felt guided to share with you and to help walk you through today. Trust yourself. You're always your own best intuitive. You're going to know the truth by what resonates with your spirit. And so trust yourself, but invest in yourself. Take the time each and every day to make sure you're checking in with yourself, okay? And I look forward to working with you again tomorrow, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye now.